Knew he wouldn't like the Beretta, but I promise he won't like the mag. Some shit like that. Yeah, here go a blank check. Knock yourself out. You modeling? Are you ready to move? You just want to sit in the cool. Want to keep on dancing? Want to run about mansion? Ah. Yeah, we starting late tonight. What up? You see, I'm still getting it set up. Ooh, them lights is bright. I scratched myself while I was sleeping the other day. So now I'm going into Christmas looking like Rudolph the Red-Nosed. You already know. Mrs. Koger, what's up? It's been a minute. How have you been? Everything cool? Everything crisp? Hopefully so. You already know we in here doing what we do for the lives on the YouTubes, baby. How's the fam? I'm gonna go get some music real quick. Give me a sec. All right, we in here. Oh boy, what a day! Went to work this morning at my warehouse gig, and it's been a hot mess since I started there, but it's even more of a hot mess lately. That's what's up. 3 people checked in and hit me with the thumbs up. That's what it is. Appreciate that. You just here existing. I know that's right. What else can we do, man? Like there's nothing else that is required of us, is it? I mean, we got babies, so there's that. But other than that, we should be just drinking hot chocolate. Oh, you got the crown in the hot chocolate. Okay, that's what it is. It's one of them type of nights. I know you feeling nice and warm. That is the warmest drink I can think of right now with some hot chocolate with some crown in it. Go ahead, girl. So let me do my introduction. My name is NOS. I go by NOS or Nos Nero or just Nos. NOS stands for Noise Over Silence. No one's similar. No one's son. Now on stage. North over South. So on and so forth. I also go by Matt. That's my government name, my given name. You can call me Matt or Matthew. I respond positively to that. Anything extra, I can't guarantee. Can't guarantee the response you're gonna get. But yeah, man, thank you for joining the YouTube live, the stream. It's highly appreciated. If you're into emerging communities that are online, if you're into shit talking, if you're into deep thought, if you're into critical thought, if you're into freedom talk, if you're into sovereignty, if you're into Japanese culture, anime, hip hop culture, rap music, lyricism, if you're into magic, fantasy, sci-fi, astrology, what else we got on the board? We be talking about space, we be talking about quantum shit, talk about AI, we talk about so much shit. Anything that got to do with anything. If it as long as it's true, as long as it's helpful, as long as it's important, necessary, and kind, then we can talk about it. For real, for real. And I'm here to facilitate that. You see my face on the camera, but this is just as much as everybody's as it is mine, for the most part. You know what I mean? Some people come in here and act crazy and they gotta get put on timeout for a little bit. But wow, tonight is popping. 13 people, 5 likes, and we only 5 minutes in. Yeah. I was beating myself up trying to scratch during sleep last night, and I'm scratching myself for the nose. I woke up, was brushing my teeth. I was like, damn. Cut my nails immediately. My nails was pretty long. I'm not gonna hold you. Mrs. Clayton, what's up? Appreciate you for joining us. Henry Calderon, D1J, thank you for the 100s. Mrs. Koger, thank you for that heart. Kimberly, thank you for that heart. High Sense was good, aka Unseen. Henry Calderon asked if there's any chance we could do a quick game. What you got in mind, Henry? Shaika, what's good? Welcome to the live. I hope I pronounced your name right. Definitely correct me. It's all good if I mispronounced it. Definitely want to put some respect on your name. You've been so focused on getting monetized. So we definitely gotta, everybody listening right now, go check out Vicky Koger's YouTube channel. So we could, hurry up and get her monetized so she can make some of this YouTube moolah. She's got a lot going on. I'm sure it's real estate centered, if I'm not mistaken, because I did go check it out once or twice myself. And Mrs. Koger is a light. She's a beautiful being. She has a wealth of knowledge to share, especially when it comes to the real estate. So check her out and see what the real estate market in the DMV area is like.
Dinner is served.
Shaika, thank you for that. Yeah, it's life be life. The journey be journeying. Sometimes it be more like an uphill snowstorm than a roller coaster ride up and down or down. I guess down it is because it's really fun when it goes down. It's pretty scary when it's going up and it's slow and you're just anticipating the fall. Roller coasters are a good metaphor for life and just relationships in general. Twists and turns, loop-de-loops, 180s. Go ahead, say your piece, Henry. 6'7", Aubrey. Shark KVR. Shark Caviar? That's cool. You. Shaika. I love that. I got it right the first time. Let's get it. Els Galore was good. Peace to you, God. Notched Wolf was good. Nima Bear. What up? It's been a minute. Got monetized on Facebook. Okay, the upward spiral. Henry, you keep saying booklet. Or bluket? I don't know what that is. Facebook has monetization. Interesting. Very interesting. Just wish y'all peace on y'all life for real and happiness. I know all about roller coaster rides. My life for real, for real. Is anybody's life just how does the song go? Row, row, row your boat. Life is but a dream. Ain't nobody rowing a boat down the merrily, merrily. Life is down the stream or whatever. It's not that easy. It's much like a whitewater rapids than anything, with continuous, unexpected waterfalls and anti-gravity machines that lift you off your feet and you start to question reality all in itself. That's what love will do to you. Am I right? Am I right, lovers? Mrs. Koger, thank you for that heart. Much love to you. Oh, Nettie's in the spot. What up, Nettie? It's been a minute. What it do? What it do? How you? Yeah, I'm so happy I jumped on tonight. I was about to send that message through the chat, like, yo, I'm not gonna make it because I got laundry to do. I got so much shit to do. I'm getting my crib prepared for the girls to come visit next week, and it's crunch time. And so what ended up happening was I left my laundry card at the crib, which I was like, at that point, I was like, fuck it. I'm just going back home and I'll do laundry tomorrow. And also, I have a gig to work tomorrow, but it's only for like 2 hours. So that was the universe. Working that out for me. Which is also why what led me to theme this video it led me to name the theme of this video "Stupidity is the Norm," and I'm gonna give you a little story about what happened to me as I was leaving the job today. And I mean, it's an event that happens today, but it's some shit that has been going on for since I got there. I think any job you work, you're in continuous awe at how stupid people could be. And I bet you it's when we go to work, that's how adults leave the house and go communicate with other people. Other than that, like, what do we do? You know, you got your friends, but your friends are kind of like vetted already and the intelligence of your friends. So everything that they do and say is kind of already accepted. But when you go to work, it's kind of like brand new because you don't really know these people. You only know them for a certain period of time throughout the day. So, that being said, when I'm working, I work at a warehouse. And you would think that managing a warehouse is fairly simple. It's kind of slow for me. As it should be. I mean, to me, it's kind of straightforward. You receive things, you stow them away, and then you find them at some point and ship them out. So that is the general gist, the overall gist of what a warehouse does. So the last thing you would think you would want to do is when you receive shit at a warehouse is just stow it away with no record of actually stowing it away. And when you do that and you do it for days, weeks, months, years on end, you end up with a warehouse full of shit that you don't even know that you have or what you have or where it is and all of this shit. So when my spot brought me in as a temp, mind you, this is very important. Remember that I'm a temp. This is a temporary job for me. It's a gig, right? And I've been doing this shit consistently for I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks. And the reason why I do it consistently is because they like me, so they keep asking me to come back. The pay is nothing, unless you're overqualified. Even when you're overqualified, I guess you feel like you're not getting paid what you're worth. But anything, basically, let me just say, legally, anything under $60 is below minimum wage. I mean, not legally. I should say idealistically. Anything under $60 is minimum wage. If you're making less than $60 an hour, they're paying you peanuts, and it's not right. It's literally not right. Like, people should organize and do what they got to do to make sure that we all get at least 60. Anyway, so I say all that to say the pay is it's high, whatever. It was the best thing about it for me is it's 3 hours away. Never in my 40-year never in my 25-year working career have I worked 3 miles away. So that's an amazing perk that I can literally get in my car and in 10 minutes I'm right there. Anyway, so I've been noticing since I work there that the shit is a hot mess every day. And also nobody's willing to accept accountability for it. Like the upper management, the people who are in the administrative offices who don't really do any work, they just sit around, stare at their computers and blah, 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 all of this shit. They don't necessarily, they're unwilling to accept accountability. What they're doing is shifting or deflecting accountability to people who are no longer working for the company. And they bring me in and have me do what I feel like is really their job, and they're just trying to delegate their job, and they do it like a fucking hot potato. Like the head guy is like, this is what we need done. This is your guy's job. Take your temporary workers, your assistants or whatever, and let them help you do it. Not just take the words out of my mouth and go tell them to somebody else and have them do what you're supposed. Anyway, that's the long-winded version. So I'm doing multiple people's jobs over the course of the last month, and doing it well, doing it good enough that they bring me back a lot. They ask me back every day. And I noticed that I kind of work under 2 departments. Mind you, I'm a temp, so I don't have an official position at this place. But 2 departments like my work ethic or what I do or what I know how to do so well that they constantly like vie for me to do things for them that their department needs. And I usually get them done for the 8 hours that I'm there if it's possible to get done. Why not? And today I noticed that they're kind of like fighting with each other, but like getting mad at me weird. I mean, not nobody verbally got mad at me, and one of them even said, yo, don't even worry about it, like it's not a big deal. But basically it's like watching two parents fight and they're just doing it in front of me. And I'm just like, what are y'all doing? Like, I feel like a stepchild. Anyway, so that's one thing. The thing that kind of just made me actually name this video "Stupidity is the Norm" is because as I'm leaving, there's like a box of gloves. For like 2 weeks, they've been giving people like bags of gloves that they had in the warehouse that are they're like 5 years old. They don't know what to do with it. They just give it to us. And most people, I see them take a big bag of the gloves every day. And I only took one because I don't even know what to do with the one bag that I took. And I'm not an accumulator of just random shit. And I thought about, like, you know, if I'll take a couple pair for myself, I'll give a couple pair to my dad and whoever else I can think of, and the rest I'll give out to like homeless people. In my mind, I know that they don't want me to go sell this shit. But every day they're asking, did you guys get gloves? Did you have enough gloves? And today, I don't know, I was just in a mood or whatever, and I've been thinking aloud a lot lately, because I recently learned that when you allow yourself to think out loud, you soothe your nervous system. So that's what I've been doing. I've been thinking out loud, and I guess I just got into a habit. She asked me the question. She asked a room full of people the question, and me just thinking out loud, I said, I've been thinking about selling them on eBay. And she lost her shit. She was like, you better not sell these on eBay. That's the quickest way to get fired. You lose your job real quick if you profiteering off of the company's goods and stuff like that. And I was like, wow. Like, I actually was joking. And I'm not even gonna take, like, I'm not even like in arm's length of the items of the gloves. So I'm definitely not gonna take them. I thought out loud. I didn't say that, but I just listened to her like lose her shit for a second. And then I thought to myself, yo, this lady is pretty fucking dumb. She's gotta be like, no, and I'm not even saying that like offensively. Like, I'm saying that objectively. I'm not trying to disrespect her. I'm just saying objectively, that is the dumbest shit I think if anybody's ever said to me. Number one, because if I were to actually sell them on eBay, you would never know. If you buy anything on eBay, it doesn't give you the seller's picture and their personal information and where the items are being shipped from. They don't give you none of that. They just tell you the item and how much it costs, and you decide whether or not you buy it. So unless she's actually actively on eBay every single day looking up the items that she's willingly pushing on people for free, mind you, this is not just 1 or 2 gloves. It's like a bag of gloves that has like 20 pairs of gloves in it. And they got boxes of this shit. Boxes that they just don't want to throw out. Rightfully so, because people could use fucking gloves. I mean, when I say boxes, they got like 30, 40 boxes of 500 packs of gloves. And I was just like, okay, she said this shit about the eBay. That was dumb. Because you just couldn't know it was me. I would never tell you. And then also, I'm a temp. Who are you telling that I'm gonna lose my job? I don't have a job to lose, bitch. So all of that really went through my mind really fast, and I just had to like breathe, because I'm not dumb enough to say, I feel like I said too much anyway when I said the eBay shit. But like, I really wanted to be like, what the fuck do you mean? I'm gonna lose my job. I don't work here. How am I gonna lose a job? So that's what made me title this video "Stupidity is the Norm," because that was the dumbest shit that I think I've heard in a while. And it just seems like it's prevalent these days. Like, I always catch myself saying common sense ain't common. But really, what's the correct way to look at it is stupidity is what's common. Like, shit is just dumb all over the fucking place. Everywhere you look, it's fucking dumb. The president, dumb. This is the dumbest shit ever. Like, whenever I think about the hierarchy of intelligence and where it's supposed to be at least in our immediate geographical location, which is called the United States of America, the most intelligent person, I mean, he should at least qualify for one of the most intelligent people as the motherfucking president of the country. But that nigga's so dumb. And so is everybody who, like, you know, even if they're smart in their own ways, you gotta be pretty fucking dumb to just spout the shit that they be spouting. And I kind of gotta include myself in this circle of stupidity, because I'm often wondering, like, you know how they say a smart person can act dumb, a smart person can be dumb, but a dumb person cannot be smart. I think about that often, because I'm not where I want to be. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not the success that I've always pictured myself to be. And as many excuses as I can make for that being the circumstance, the easiest way to put it is like stupidity. Like, I just made stupid choices and decisions along the way. And that's why I'm not where I want to be. But that's my rant for today. I'll let you all hold the floor. And let's get through these comments, shall we? Mrs. Koger, I saw you doing the things. Appreciate it. I mean, always have an opinion, a position they haven't worked. Facts. Yeah, thank you for that, Mrs. Koger. Yeah, I'm getting some money going. The positivity. Oh, Mr. Warren, thank you for the gift. I see you on the bottom here. Shout out to you. Thank you for joining us. Sienna. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Mr. Warren sent the power potion. Ooh, that's the first time I got that one. Yo, tonight has been, what's up? What's today? Tuesday? Okay. Just must be a good day altogether. Always room for growth. You know what I mean? Definitely always room for growth. And we always should strive to be better than who we were yesterday. And never be so... Never be so pretentious to think that we really like know a lot. Or you could, I even like to say I know a lot about a little. But you know, also that saying, a wise man, who is it, Socrates I think it says, or Aristotle, wise people know they know nothing. Or it was probably a lot more eloquent sounding than that. But that's the gist of it, you know? We're constantly learning, and when we learn things, especially new things, and build those new neural pathways, we start to realize that there are universes of information, data, wisdom that we just haven't even accessed yet. We don't know what we don't know. Nettie, thank you for that gift, love. Appreciate you. The high five. Let's get it. A wise man once said nothing. Facts. That reminds me of something else I thought about today. Oh no, it was Jasmine. I was listening to an R&B song by Jasmine, JSMN. I think that's how they say their name, Jasmine. I love that R&B artist. But basically he said, what did he say? We spend our lives trying to prove something or fighting for something. Oh no, he said we spend our lives trying to stand for something. But who says something is better than nothing? And I was like, wow, that was a bar. That was such a bar. Who says something is better than nothing? What, like, why can't nothing just be fucking good enough? Yeah, man. But that's my tangent for tonight. Thank you all for joining me. As always, you know you could be anywhere in the world. You could be watching anything with your eyes, but yet here you are watching me and spending time with us. And it's all good. It's all good, baby. I launched memberships for this channel a little while ago. So if you're interested in that, there's two different categories of membership. There's the click and there is the ace of spades. And there are different perks. If you go click on the membership thing, you can see what the different perks are. I don't know them off the top of my head. But yeah, man, I got a lot to do. I got cleaning to do. I got laundry. Well, I'm not doing the laundry today, but I do want to wash down Lumi's car seat because it's got a little bit of mold on it. And I also got a new stove. Since our stove wasn't. Oh, my uncle's calling me. My uncle's on a cruise right now, and he's calling me on WhatsApp. Sorry, if you're watching, I will call you after this. You got it here, Mrs. Colder? I'm sorry? Yeah, he's calling me. And he's calling me on WhatsApp. It doesn't. Sorry. Yeah, WhatsApp doesn't actually hang up either. No, I wasn't leaving. I wasn't gonna pick up the phone. I was just saying that he's calling me and I need to call him afterwards. But I understand if you guys gotta go. I'm gonna rock for a little bit longer, at least 4 more minutes. Thank you, Mrs. Koger. I'm learning, especially with family, it's easier to say nothing rather than something. Nima, let's talk about it. So, with that, Nima, I like agree with you 50%. 50% of the way I agree with you. Because not only with family, but with a lot of people. I think more so people who aren't family, it's probably better or more beneficial to choose the path of least resistance, to actually say nothing as opposed to say something, because with random people who aren't family, they don't necessarily matter as much as family, and family deserves, in my opinion, my humble opinion, sometimes to be challenged, sometimes to be put in a place of an uncomfortable conversation that they should have, because they're not going anywhere. Family is for life, supposedly. So, say something to your fam. But path of least resistance is one of my favorite paths. Because if you don't have to, why? Why would you? You know, I am a pursuer of truth. I'm a pursuer of love, and sometimes the only way to get to the love is to get through the mud. I like that. That's a bar. Somebody write that down for me. So the only way to get to the love is to get through the mud. Ooh, tattooed on your face. Yeah, man. Loyalty was good. I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm doing my best. Got some scratches on my nose. Got me looking like Rudolph the Red out here. But we good. Other than that, like, you know, it's not a big deal. I haven't shaven in so long. Do you see this? I'm like 4 days overdue for a shave. I just be busy, man. And shaving takes literally like an hour and a half. Oh, is Happy here? I didn't even see that. Yeah, I didn't even see that. Can you stay for like 6 or 7 more minutes? Aubrey, you're funny. Infinity's degree, what's up? Look at that divine timing, Infinities. It's only right because you have a handle that says Infinity's degree, and if you've got a degree in Infinities, then of course we're going to be on that divine timing. Loyalty, last night I was sleeping and I went to scratch my nose and I forgot that my nails were stupid long. and I pushed too hard and ended up like doing too much. So now I kind of look like I do math, but it's all good because I don't. So I know it was just a scratch. I'm so looking forward to Aura's reaction when I see her on Saturday. She's gonna be, "What happened to your nose?" She has no chill. I love that about her. It's like, who is or what is the something we're trying to be or do get to? Where did the idea that we don't already have the something we're trying to get come from? Love that. I mean, I guess, off the top of my head, there's two ways to think of that. Unseen, aka high sense traffic, 6955. I just noticed you got a 69 in your handle, Unseen. Freca. Anyway, the godly way to think of that is, of course, we have everything that we want, and therefore we are not in any sense of lack.
What's that mean?
But when you are heavily in identification of the material physical realm,
Sure you can.
it's easy to feel like you are without the things that you want, especially when it comes to money or like I really want a Ferrari, but I don't have one, and it would be, some would argue, most would argue, dare I say, that it is objectively true that I do not have a Ferrari. But the God in me was like, bitch, I've been had a Ferrari. Not only do I have a Ferrari, I was born with a Ferrari. I'm just using that as an example, but it's tough. It's tough to straddle the polarity of God consciousness and so-called human consciousness. And I say so-called because who's to say that human consciousness is anything but God consciousness? Is just maybe like a God consciousness with amnesia for certain purposes of fulfilling the process of experience that we call life on Earth. Text Minaj, here you go again. I'm like weirdly happy that you showed up again in the chat, Text Minaj, but also not so happy that you showed up with the weird shit. Jeremy was good. I am a 2009 Chevrolet Equinox. That was original, family. I'll give that to you. Corbin, you're not gonna catch me sleeping. That one was too obvious, Corbin. That one was a little too obvious right there. Oh, the joy of what it must be to be me and just have all of this community seeping with amazing people. Yup, you said that right, Loyalty. They are in the quantum in superposition. Yeah. And also, if you want to take that thought process to its fullest extent, you would realize that you are everyone and everyone is also you. And that's why it's objectively true to say that you have a Ferrari, because somewhere someone does have a Ferrari and they are just you and another Mitsu. So that's cool. And I would love to get these two physical hands on the car. I think Ferraris come with a card now. They don't even come with a key. It's like it looks like a debit card. You carry that card and like As long as you have it on me, you get in and out of the Ferrari. It starts and does all the things. How cool it is to be on that social economics, social economic, socially economic class. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. That socially economic class of just having a Ferrari that, or any car really, that's just so different from the normal cars that most people get. Like most people get cars, we get push to start now, where you get in your car and you push the button, but you get like a key fob that has like weight and you know, it's a mechanism. Ferrari's like, oh yeah, we're so fancy. You just get this card that you have to prick your thumb and it reads your blood. You know, I'm making that part up, but it's cool. It's cool that there is a hierarchy, so we have motivation to elevate ourselves and enhance our life. But I also hate the hierarchy because it only exists to stratify human beings, to make us feel like we're better than each other in a certain way. Like I feel like poverty only exists kind of so people can be super rich. Like there's no room ethically for billionaires. You can't be a billionaire without stealing labor. And you can't be homeless unless your labor, or you can't be poor or live in poverty unless your labor is being stolen. Because everyone, anywhere, I don't care where you're at, what you're doing, if you have the ability to leave your house and go do something for someone else in exchange for a finance, that finance should easily, like, not even, what's the word? Not even dubitably. It should easily cover your food, clothing, and sheltering. For a week at least. Every single day should cover it for a week. But yet we work weeks to have it covered for a day. What a world, what a world. And yet we smile. And yet we give love, we show love. And yet we still find joy in the little moments in between. Even though we're all being robbed blind by greedy billionaires, aristocrats, tyrants, despots. I love that word, despot. Love you too, Mrs. Colger. Rita was good. When are the girls coming in? What would be our ideal Christmas with them? The girls will be here next week. I'm going to Aura's dance recital on Saturday, and Sunday morning we all three of us will drive down here. And oh yeah, that reminds me. I said that I would probably go live when I have them, but upon further thought, I might not. Just because I know that they're going to be very demanding. I feel comfortable using that word, demanding. There's nothing wrong with that word. They'll be very demanding of my attention, and I want to give them all of that attention and that time and that energy and that focus. So most likely next week there will not be any lives. But the ideal Christmas is just being with them. I definitely spent like a consumer, a hyper consumer on their gifts. And they will both have 2 Christmases, one with me and one with their mom when they go back. So another addendum, or not an addendum, another bullet point to the happiest Christmas imaginable is if Aura is super chill about just being here for a week. It's been a while. She hasn't been here for, I want to say, like 2 years, maybe 3 years. She hasn't been here in this house in Florida. So the energy will be familiar, however, it will be new because there are more things here. And also, just, she hasn't been here in so long, and she'll be 300 miles away from her mom. And I know she loves her mom, and she loves her room. She loves the familiarity of where she lives. She misses her animals, and she misses, yeah, she just misses that familiarity. So it might be a bit difficult for her to be here. And I'm just hoping that that doesn't become a big thing. I feel like Lumi will not be an issue whatsoever. Like, it'll be Aura 2.0. Lumi's 22 months now. And when V and I broke up the first time, and I was constantly bringing Aura back and forth from Florida to Georgia, she was also around that same age. And it was always pretty chill. Like, she just wasn't old enough to understand, or not understand, but I guess really have a complaint about being in this new place. And I do have a lot planned for them. There's a lot to do down here in Jacksonville and St. Augustine, and I'm taking the whole week off. I have money in my pocket, um, and I get paid again. And YouTube is gonna pay me on the 21st. So thank you all for supporting my journey with that shit, because that is going to be that is gonna be like gold in the pot for me. Like, just to have the one check from the jobs that I work and shit, like, it would have been, it's definitely cool, but it would have been like kind of like nail biting, because it's like, all right, I have enough to, to take care of them, but to have a lot, and not worry about like, oh, I'm gonna make it the week after that, or like, what if something happens with the car, or like, because I do need an oil change. And oil change for Mercedes Benzes are a little bit more expensive than regular cars. I also need new wipers. And wiper blades for a Mercedes Benz is like $80. It's fucking stupid. So I say all of that to say thank you for all your support on the YouTube, everybody. It goes farther than you fucking can ever realize. And I'm very appreciative and grateful for that shit. Well, that is the end of this call, because my girls are calling me right now. And that is one cool. I gotta go. So I love you all. I will see you soon.